or your open toes when you get on the floor. Oh, them hoes. Dirty South mind blown, dirty South bread. Catfish fried up, dirty South fed. Sleep in a cop picking dirty South bed. Dirty South goods, dirty South. Hand me down flip flops, hand me down socks, hand me down, hand me down, hand me down a good fella rich, hand me down stocks. Mouth full of platinum, mouth full of gold. Keep your mouth on hold. Lie through your teeth, you can find your mouth cold. Cause of what your mouth told. Sweat for the lemonade, sweat for the tea. Sweat from the hot sauce, sweat from a burn in the 3rd degree. And if you sweat in your sleep, then you sweat from me. All my players in the house that can buy them and the ballers with the candy cars. If you up and you know you don't love when you get on the all my women in the house, if you chasing cash and you got some with a matching fly boots or your open toes when you get on the floor. Hit by stars, hit by cars, getting hit by. Keep your girl close cause she's hit by bars. Hit by the Neptunes, hit by guitars. Afro picks, afro chicks. I let my soul glow from my afro. Rabbit out the hat pulling afro. Afro-American, afro thick. Overall country, overall team. Overall Georgia, we overall clean. Southern hospitality, or overall mean. Overall, thugged out, wearing thugged out chains. Thugged out blocks, playing thugged out games. All black, tinted up, thugged out rain. DTP state doing thugged out things. All my players in the house that can buy them. And the ballin' with the candy cars. If you up and you know you don't love them when you get on the floor. All my women in the house, if you chasing cash and you got some with a matching fly boots or your open toes when you get on the floor. All my players in the house that can buy them and the ballin' with the candy cars. If you up and you know you don't love them when you get on the floor. All my women in the house, if you chasing cash and you got some with a matching fly boots or your open toes when you get on the floor.
Welcome, everyone. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports as we get set to bring you some terrific NBA action. This is Kevin Harlan along with Greg Anthony and Brent Barry. David Aldridge will be reporting from the sidelines. And, of course, Tobias Harris. He won't be an option for them.
And to say the deal changes the look and the feel of this franchise quite frankly, is stating the obvious. They are a vastly different team than they were just a few days ago. Obviously looking long-term rather than short.
He does that so well. At his size, he's always a threat to throw it down.
Here's DeRozan. It's rebounded by Paul. And it's Paul with the ball for the Milwaukee Bucks. And Greg, with the coaching changes in Milwaukee, where are they looking for improvement?
Oh, Kevin, they've been dominant in the regular season, but the playoffs require adjustments. That chess match is where they hope to improve.
Oh, man, how's that for a finish? I love seeing PG hammer it down.
Pass to Levine. Takes it inside, and he makes good on the layup.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
Yeah, APB sent out to try to find out where the defense is. Inexcusable.
Crafty off the dribble. And the moment Harden gets an angle on you with his strength, it's over.
Pass to Levine. Jacks up a three. Good, and Paul gets the assist. Levine's got 5.
Almost perfect in the game to start, 3 of 4.
DeRozan with it. Picked up by Portis. To the middle. There's Embiid. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Better than most centers from the line. Embiid exceptional with his hands.
And load management, a term, Greg, that's been associated with the Clippers.
And Kawhi rightfully managing his return from ACL injury with care. It's harder to build chemistry when guys are out, but it's all about staying healthy for the postseason.
Out to DeRozan. A three-pointer off the mark. The Bucks with a quick start to this game, leading by 5. Pass to Embiid. His second shot goes in, off to a good start, 2 for 2.
Shooting 4 of 5 to start the game. That's got to be a feel-good.
Now, here's George. Back to Leonard. Inside. Stolen by Levine. Here's Jackson. And Jackson throws it down hard.
Head always on a swivel. Levine making things happen with his passing.
Nobody near Leonard. Los Angeles with another miss. And the Bucks with possession. They're on a 13-4 run. And here is Paul. Outside, Levine. Clock at 6. Takes a 3. And another 3 for Milwaukee.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
Yeah, if you walked in at any point during this game to watch 5 minutes of play, one team played harder. We know who that was.
So timeout called here, the first for Los Angeles. Here's Leonard. Outside, George. To stop the run. And again, it's the Clippers missing.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
To the paint. Pass to Dozier. The 3. Rebound by the Clippers.
Looks like the game plan is they're willing to give him that kind of shot. It worked out for them this time, but if they give it to him again, I bet 3 points are coming.
Watch out now. When DeRozan is moving like this towards the hoop, you're in for a show. You're not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Here's DeRozan. And Embiid with the block.
He's so agile at 7 feet. Embiid covers a lot of territory.
And the Clippers making a switch here. Bucks leading by 10. To the inside. Left side Lowry. Pass to Leonard. There's 1:40 left in the first. 5 on the clock. Driving the lane. After 2 misses to start the game, he's on the board with that shot made.
Already such a complete offensive player, yet every year Kawhi Leonard develops his handle just a little bit more.
Here's Dozier. Takes the 3. Sinks the triple.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
1:09 left in the first quarter. Pass to Leonard. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. A 2-time Finals MVP, Kawhi Leonard. When he's shown he can dominate at the highest of levels.
And when he dominates every facet of the game. At his peak, Kawhi is one of the most impactful players this game has ever seen.
Now here's Beasley. Pass to Embiid. Here's Dozier. Bucks passing it around. Now here's Embiid. They kick it out to Green. 4 on the clock. Tries again. No good from Beasley.
A lot of defenders choose to just back up off of him when he's in that tight, try to avoid the and one, and this time they're not backing off.
A 3 from Leonard. Falls through. He's now made 2 of 4.
And nice dime from Zubac. His floor awareness is solid.
Beasley outside. Deflects the pass. Stolen by Zubac. A free-flowing first quarter. Great scoring through 1. Bucks lead by 6. And don't go away. We'll be back with the action for the start of the second quarter in just a moment. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Bucks.
We've got a bunch of this game yet to be played, but they're shooting it well from the three-point line. That's got to be a welcome sight.
Well, I want to add also the damage that has been done on the inside. It's a lot of rubble in there, but they're continuing to go right at the defense.
And stolen by Diallo. Bucket is good. Diallo's got the first basket of the second quarter for Los Angeles.
Oh, great feed by Lowry. He'd rather pick up an assist than score a bucket.
And the Bucks decide to take their first time out here. You've heard people say it's a make or miss league. Does that hold true?
It seems so, right? Shooting percentages correlate more with winning than possession stats like turnovers or offensive rebounds. It's clear shot making.
Oh, yes, sir.
And there's a reason Levine was a back-to-back champ at the slam dunk contest. He doesn't waste an opportunity to put on a show.
Now here's Caldwell Pope. He has yet to score.
A slight advantage for them in the rebound department, but that oftentimes is all it takes.
Here's Levine. It's hauled in by Los Angeles.
For him, it's harder to miss that shot than it is to make that shot. I think he was anticipating a bit of a bump there. That's nice vision there. You see that pass, you make the feed before the defense has a chance to react, and that opens up a much better opportunity to score.
Outside, Levine. Count that bucket. Levine's got 4 points this quarter.
He's got a lot to do with the position that they're in. A very smart offensive performance tonight from him.
Outside for Lowry. Down low. Pass to Gabriel. Outside Lowry. A shot off that time. Milwaukee leading by 6. And taking a look at the LA Clippers, Brent. A team that just keeps coming up short, unfortunately.
Well, the Clippers have definitely been more competitive lately, and it's kind of like phase 2 for them with this group. They still haven't been able to get over the hump, and they have some work to do.
Los Angeles calls timeout. Clippers trailed by 9, and they go to the intentional foul. Hey, Brent, in recent years, we've seen the rise of sports analytics conventions, pro basketball negotiation competitions. I mean, they're really digging deep.
Well, they're not only digging deep, Kevin, but they're giving a tremendous opportunity to a swath of people that never thought they'd be part of the NBA. Look, if you're not 6'8" with a 35-inch vertical, that doesn't mean that you still don't have a place at the table in the NBA if you study hard enough, or you can make contributions to what the business side of basketball is all about.
In the corner, it's Diallo. Outside for Caldwell Pope. Pass to Gabriel. Pulls it from 20. And the Clippers miss again. And so Green will bring it up for Milwaukee. They've held a 12-point lead earlier. After this one, they're off to Sacramento to take on the Kings. And that will conclude a 4-game road trip. Spins. Levine. No good that time. Good work defensively by Lowry. Caldwell Pope on the wing. Still without a basket. Back to Pokusevski. And the rebound goes to Lopez. Bucks leading by 9. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Thank you, Kevin. Paul George is one of the game's premier two-way wings. He says, I believe in my talent and what I can do, but I feel my job is to make everybody better. That's what I try to do when I'm on the floor. Just make the game easy for everybody, whether it's creating or just being aggressive and making reads off of that. Kevin, back to you.
Yeah, David lets the game come to him. Well said by him. Thank you. Here's Levine inside. And the dunk by Lopez.
Splash Mountain, Brook Lopez making them feel it.
Pass to Gabriel. Driving in. Outside for Lowry. Caldwell Pope with it. Guarded now by Jackson. Los Angeles needs to get off a shot here. Pokusevski can't hit.
This is a rough stretch right here for him offensively. Seems to be rushing shots.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
And that's an intentional foul. Timeout called the Bucks.
Second team. Timeout, Milwaukee. It's t-shirt time, fans. Who wants one? Come on, let's hear it.
1:36 left here in the second. Pass to Leonard. From downtown. Rebounded by the Bucks.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
When you look at Chris Paul, Brent, what sets him apart from other point guards?
Well, he's just such a master of not only the mid-range, but delivering passes and making sure that big guys are accountable for the role player that they're having to guard on every pick-and-roll possession he plays in.
Screen by Zubac. Harden can't hit.
So weird. Sometimes when you get that much time, it can throw you off just as much as having no time.
Here's Paul. Paul George grabs the miss.
D giving him that shot, and that's probably not a good idea, but I guess they knew what they were doing that time.
And an intentional foul right there. The Clippers have been perfect at the line so far, albeit just 2 for 2. Hey, Brent, the foundation of the Bucks' success has been their defense. Wouldn't you agree?
Yeah, absolutely, Kevin. They continue to dominate in the paint, but they've also made tremendous strides in how they guard the three-point line, just doing a much better job of getting out there and contesting the three.
Now Zubac, still yet to score. Back to George. Screen by Zubac. To the paint. And the rejection by Embiid. The three from Leonard. Hands it from downtown. Leonard's got 12 in the game.
Leonard can do this. He can just take over a game offensively.
Here's Paul. And the last second attempt doesn't fall. And the first half is now in the books. Bucks ahead. They're up by 10. We'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball. And if you're just joining us in this one, first half is in the books. 1 half to go. Bucks leading by 10. Tries the spin move. And Beasley, here we go.
And the agility on Beasley's drive, really tough for the defense to deal with.
Leonard looking over the floor. To the middle. Crowder with the steal. Fast break, Milwaukee. Beasley with a clean look. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. And he commits the intentional foul. Now a timeout called by Milwaukee. In addition to going over the game plan and making whatever necessary adjustments have to be made, Greg, this timeout also the time for players to get rehydrated or hydrate for the first time with some Gatorade. Plenty of basketball still to be played here, and they have to get recharged.
It's a great point. Without proper hydration, a player can completely run out of gas down the stretch of a game. And that's something that none of these guys can afford to have happen. If you're going to battle all the way to the finish, you have got to be hydrated.
Here's Harden. With the drive. Pass to Zubac. And here's George for three. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
That's going to draw a whistle every time down the floor. Not even close to being a legal screen.
Yeah, everybody saw that one. That was pretty blatant there.
To the inside. Here's Lopez. The Clippers grab the miss. 3-on-3. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. It's going to be on Malik Beasley.
And Kawhi pretty solid from the line, and there's been a natural progression to him being effective from the free throw stripe.
And the Clippers, one of the more efficient three-point shooting teams, Greg, in the NBA.
And Kevin, really over the last decade, that's been one of their most consistent traits. And it's not just because of talent. They're smart about the shots they take.
Here's Beasley. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Beasley's a guy who just hits the court hungry. and ready to make an impact. He usually does that on the offensive end.
Second free throw, no good. Clippers trailed by 11. On the wing, George. There's a screen. Pass to Leonard. Shot clock at 6. Harden outside. That's good, and it's Leonard with the assist. Harden's got it back down to within single digits for Los Angeles. And here's Green. He'll bring it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. To the paint. The kick out to Crowder. To the middle. Here's Lopez. And Lopez throws it down.
And Jay Crowder moving it to the open man.
The shot by George, wide open. And again, it's the Clippers from deep.
Such a critical part of how their offense is going to flow. Things are only working when he seems to be on the floor.
Out to Gallinari. Back to Green. Launches a three. And he's good on the three ball.
Three-point basket.
Green's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Harden scanning the floor. Left side, Leonard. It's a nice passing here by Los Angeles. Leonard on the wing. Back to George. 5 to shoot. The 3 from Harden. Lopez grabs the board. Milwaukee leading by 11. Here's Beasley. Inside. And Lopez gets it to go. Lopez has got 4 this quarter.
Well, the find from the off-guard Beasley there. Would like to see more of that. Malik working the ball around.
George, that's a 2-pointer. Drops one in from the wing. George has got 7 points in the game.
I just don't think they want him taking that kind of shot. Again, his teammates are just laughing, shaking their heads there on the bench.
Beasley with George, picks him up. Lopez a screen. Out to the right wing.
2 minutes remaining in the third quarter. 2 minutes.
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It's on Kawhi Leonard.
Lopez with a really nice move there. Not many bigs can fake you out like that.
Wow, wouldn't he have something in his eye on that shot?
And for him, that is an ugly trip to the line. Rarely do you see him do that.
Something's brewing, guys. The three-pointers just continue to flow.
Right now, I've sent it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, the Clippers have their sights set high. Coach Tyronn Lue says this is definitely a championship team. It's not going to just come. We've got to put the work in. There's got to be a lot of sacrifices. If we come together and do the right things, we definitely have a chance. Kevin, back to you.
And David, he's a big reason why. Thanks so much. And that's a foul called on Malik Beasley. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far.
Man, it's close, but, didn't get on balance quick enough.
They set the pick. Down low. Here's Gabriel. Outside for Lowry. Down to 5 on the shot clock. To the middle.
And Lopez doing what he can to just be disruptive out there, distracting shooters.
Caldwell Pope left side. A 3-ball. Here's Gabriel. Persistence pays off as they finally hit a shot. Gabriel's got his 2nd bucket tonight. Outside Crowder. There's 42 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Lowry.
And you love the pressure he's putting on them. Almost had that steal.
Yeah, pestering right now, and that's going to pay some dividends. At some point, there's going to be a turnover.
And Embiid throws it down.
And CP3 with that court awareness, it's legendary, exceptional at realizing when his guys are wide open.
Caldwell Pope. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
Yeah, the D has not been able to keep the ball out of the paint at that end of the floor.
Ball outside. Pass to Embiid. Shot from the low block. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And they're drawing more whistles and working their way to the line here in the second half.
First free throw is good. And the Clippers making a change here. Both good from the line that time.
Now you can tell he's feeling confident right now at the line, and when he's on, he can be lights out.
Caldwell Pope with it. And Embiid with the block. And a great show through 3 quarters as we enter the fourth. Who will carry the day? Bucks lead by 9. And we're coming back in just... And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth and final quarter. And here's Harden. Pass to George. Shoots over Embiid. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. That one on Embiid.
Not afraid that time as PG goes right at the defense to make that play happen.
And both free throws good for Paul George.
One thing you marvel at, the consistency of Paul George, year in and year out.
I wonder when Paul George, Greg, goes into the offseason, if it's more tinkering and sharpening all those skills, or if he's trying to add something. Because I don't know how you add anything to how versatile a player he is.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Good on the triple.
Yeah, CP3 a little above average percentage-wise for his career, but the big ones you expect him to make.
Pass to Harden. They set the pick. Six on the shot clock. Here's DeRozan. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. That one on Embiid.
And that's an aggressive take there by DeRozan. And no doubt the coaches will appreciate his ability to attack the defense.
Bucks leading by 6. Fourth quarter still young, just over a minute play. And Paul gets it to go in.
So good with the handle is Chris Paul, putting the D on its heels.
Harden outside. And here's Leonard from 3. The rebound by the Bucks. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. Paul with the ball. Now guarded by DeRozan. Pass to Embiid. And the rejection by Zubac.
Terrific defense from Zubac. His team relies on him to help alter shots.
And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for Milwaukee?
And guys, how about the unselfishness and all about working that ball around, shifting the defense, and just seeking out the best shot.
And there's another thing going on right now for them that has to get their confidence up, and that's the 3-ball. I mean, it's been falling for them. They're locked in, and that outside shot going, that's a big difference maker.
From deep, George. And Embiid pulls it down.
I'm not sure how he finds himself in so much space there. He's kicking himself for whiffing a bit on that one.
Back to George. Pass to Pokusevski. Outside for Lowry. 2 on the clock. Back to George. 3-pointer. And again, no good by the Clippers. Bucks leading by 10. LaVine wide open. And a great assist by Paul as that one goes in. 17 points for Zach LaVine. Just over 2.5 minutes played now here in the final quarter of regulation.
That is prototype rebounding right there. He gets the position down low, boxes out, and then corrals it. Oh, great ball movement there.
And the Clippers call time here.
Pull off the t-shirt. Come on, let me hear you get loud.
Los Angeles making a switch here. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Well, guys, over the break, I was able to listen to Tyronn Lue's huddle. Now, he was calm when he told the team, if we play hard, we'll win this game. Let's keep the effort level up defensively. Coach talking about defense? Crazy. Back to you guys.
All right, David, thanks. A shot by Harden, wide open. They can't stop the run with that one.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one. Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Harden outside. Outside DeRozan. Outside Leonard. This one for 3. Pass to Zubac. Back to George. Second chance shot. And he connects with the jumper. George has got 4 points this quarter.
George with the innate ability and sense, and he has to get it off quick.
Left side, Portis. Outside, LaVine. Pass to Embiid. Shoots the 3. Here's Portis. And good work on the boards. They pick up the second chance points. And the Bucks lead by 17.
They're in total command of this game with time starting to run out.
Yeah, looking for a miracle worker out there is the opposing coaching staff. I don't know that they have one. This game seems to be well in hand.
Bucks leading by 15. Here's Embiid. And the dunk by Embiid.
Well, no question, Joel Embiid is page 1 on the scouting report. Maybe page 2 and 3 as well. He is a handful.
On offense here, the Bucks. They're on an 18-6 run.
And tonight's battle is going to end with a very clear winner, leaving nothing to chance. Impressive win for the Bucks.
What do you think was the deciding factor in this one?
I think you have to look at their field goal percentage. They just shot the ball much better than the opponent, and they were getting great looks all game long.
And so with this, they'll end up with their second win on the year.
Important. With this win, they split the season series at a game apiece and also avoid the sweep, and that has to be a relief.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Zach LaVine.
Just knows how to fill it up, and that's exactly what he did tonight. Nobody that they assigned to him could really get a handle on him.
And both free throws good for Paul George.
And George wants to compete for titles, especially considering that he's in the back half of his career.
Jackson from long range. Nailed from three-point land.
And once they smelled blood in the water, you could see the killer instinct take over.
Yeah, up until that point, a competitive game, but once they broke through that barrier, it was all them. Complete control.
And it's Paul with the ball for the Milwaukee Bucks. They led the game at 1 point by 20.
And they came in determined to take this one. It's going to be a happy flight home.
Yeah, when you step into an opposing team's arena and you can play with this type of composure, boy, that food tastes good on the way out of town.
From deep, George. And another three for the Clippers.
Just playing hard, George not letting up at all at the offensive end.
Here's LaVine. No good on the shot, a bit long that time. Right side, George. Fires the three. No good on that one. And so it's the Bucks taking care of business.
Wow, que en lo que me he convertido. Me sobran razones para decir que estoy bendecido. Entiendo que me envidian, con seguridad lo digo. Si te juro que hay veces que ni yo puedo conmigo. Y sigo siendo el mismo, el cantante Piquetú. La corriente en persona, yo le voy a dar la luz. No me mi propio corazón, me baja tú, yeah. El tienen que... Ya la tengo, no hay nada que tengan que darme. Ayer me puse a con este piquete.